gone. So if we print,
Okay, so I'm now live, I believe. So it's hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to figure out something, guys. It says this is working. I don't understand. Might be here. Oh, what's up, Chris? How's it going? I'm just trying to learn some code, or program. Cause like, I just kind of felt like streaming it, so I was like, why not? It's a good idea though, so I just have to get my dashboard on my laptop. I just don't know how to do that though, cause I don't really usually stream on YouTube, so this is something new. Like, I wish I could multi-stream, but I don't think I can do that. So I'm trying to see how I... Yep, it's your daily dose of Chris on YouTube this time. Alright. So let me just look up dashboard for YouTube. I'm pretty bad, so like don't like me mean. Hopefully this works. It says I'm offline for this. What? It says I'm not live, but it says I am. Wait. Your message was retracted? Wait a second, that makes no sense. No, I could just make this pop out. I don't, like, I doubt anybody's gonna subscribe, so, like, I mean, if they do, it might pop up on my screen, so whatever. I'm sorry this is gonna be messy, but I have no other way to do it, so my bad. I wouldn't be here and be happy. I did that. Wait. Did I just like... I wouldn't be here and be happy. I did that. Huh? Oh, this is some code I already... Oh. Programming I already learned. So it's like... This is just like an answer, like... So name input. And it would say, what is your name? And I could answer at my name. And then print, and it would say hi, and then it would add my name next to it. Oh, you can? Okay. That makes more sense. And so if I were to, and then the next one would be color input, and it would ask me what is my favorite color. I would answer with my favorite color. And it says name, like my name, likes, and then the color that I chose, which is pretty cool. And then this one was like my brother came up with this. So he's like, I asked him what a normal question he asked me, and I said, "Oh, like, may I play Xbox?" And so I did. Xbox equals input, may I play Xbox? And then after that I typed no, and then it would answer fuck you and then my name. Because that's what his like usual response would be. This one was how it found my age. Here, I could run this. Let me show you, it's pretty cool. Since I have this, I should run it. I'll show you. It's pretty cool. So if I were to paste that first and copy this, like, look, so birth year 2007, right? Enter. it would subtract 2020, but I don't know what classes yet, but I'm gonna learn that. And the video should be close. Like right here. Yeah, the video is like right here. So let's control V this back. I'm still gonna see if I could try to pull my thing from here. Analytics. Hold on. Maybe if I like go to the videos live, I could somehow access it. I forget. Because it would be so stupid if I just could access it just only on my PC. No. No, I don't know how to. That sucks. You're bored? Well, fine. I'll try. I'll just get to it right now then. I'm sorry. I'm only gonna be reading chat from like right there. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Alright, whatever.
Course.
This is what I'm learning it off
Python
of.
Course for beginners.
So he like shows you how to do it,
now
and
let's
then
say we don't want
learn.
this apostrophe here, so we have.
Okay, here's another example. So if I were to do print and then say something, like what would you want me to say? Because if I were to do I'm bored, I would have to do a double parentheses, I'm pretty sure. I bored. See? Run that. I'm bored. And the course and print course will be this entire word, right? No, you're fine, you're fine. So that's the course right there. And then so if I were to do zero course and then that 0, it would be pretty much like the first letter. But what would I do if I had 1? Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. But if I were to do negative, actually, which I'm pretty sure you could only do in this program, say if I do -5, it would pick, oh crap. It would pick N, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going from back to forward, which is pretty cool. So
Python for beginners, but we want to put beginners in double quotes. Once again, if you add a double quote here, Python interpreter gets confused because it assumes the second double quote indicates the end of our string, so it doesn't know what these characters are. So to solve this, we need to change our double quotes to single quotes like this.
Oh yeah,
and then we can add double quotes in the middle of the string. Now let's run this program. There you go. So we get Python for beginners. So these are the cases for using single or double quotes. Now in all the examples I've shown you so far, we only deal with short strings. But what if you want to define a string that is multiple lines? For example, what if you want to define a string for the message that we send in an email? In that case, we need to use triple quotes. So
okay, yeah, I've already done this, but I'm gonna redo it just in case. So if I were to do triple quotes, 1, 2, 3, like that, that's triple quotes. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. And move this down a little bit, so it's like, hi. How's it going, Chris? Making... Oops, I pressed something wrong. And thanks. I'm not actually gonna put my real name now since I'm going live. So if I were to run that, Let me take this off. Actually, yeah. Take that off, actually. I'm not gonna do the course, so... Actually, I could. I'll do the course too. Actually, I don't know. Course, and then I would have to do that and do 8, maybe. Run it. Line 8, print course. Okay, I did that wrong then. Then close parentheses. There we go. See, actually. Well, you're a tryhard. Since I ran the course, it didn't show this. So if I weren't to run the course, it would, like, the 8th letter is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It includes spaces as well. So if I were to get rid of this, okay, and then press period. Like, I don't, since this is in triple quotes, I don't need to add anything else to it. And so if I were to run that, I would need to add print course because, like, print means, like, saying something. Like, if you want the computer to say something, you would do print and then the word. So, since it's the course, I have to do print and then course, and then it will show this. Hi, how's it going? Making my first video. Chris, you try hard. Thanks, Genzo. And I could always alter this, but I would have to run it again to make a difference.
Like this. Now we add 3 quotes. So one example. Now, let's run the full multi-line string.
Which is pretty cool.
Now, let's change this back to something simple so we can look at other characteristics of strings in Python. So I'm going to use single quotes and set the course name to Python for beginners.
Jesus, again. Alright, this is, I think, where I end off. Python for beginners.
Now here we can use square brackets to get a character.
Oh, and by the way, this is only one of 2 things that I had to download just to get this. So say if I, okay. So this is only PyCharm, which it helps, I forget what it's, like, what it helps with, but it does that. But if I were to go into actual Python, this is what it is. So say if I were to do, course space equals, I don't know, and then just triple quote again. Hello. How's it going, Chris? And the next line, it would be print courses. How do I run this? Crap, I forget how to run it. I forgot to add these quotes. 1, 2, 3. Oops. God, you're kidding me, right? I seriously just messed up. I really messed up. You can't really mess up either, so that sucks. I'll try it again. Courses, oops, equals 1, 2, 3 triple quotes, enter, and then it would be, hi, how's it going, Chris? And another triple quote to end it, 2, 3, and then print courses. Now I just forget how to run it. There. Oh, wait. File, line 1, module. See, I messed up right here. That's how it helps you. So if I were to copy and paste this again, oops, Control C, Control V. No, let me rewind that. Fuck. So, core. I keep messing this up. See, this actually helps me. So if I were to do it here, it would work. But so would this. So course equals 1. I'm sorry. I'm still bad at this. 1, 2, 3. Enter. Hi. How's it going? Comma. Chris. Bye. And then triple quote again. 1, 2, 3. Print. Course. Bam. And then if I were to press enter again. Bam. How's it going, Chris? Bye. It actually works. So that's what I really find cool. I'm planning on learning JavaScript, which is a language. I'm learning one language right now, but it's different. Every language has a different style to it, pretty much. So like this won't be similar to JavaScript. JavaScript will be different. And there's plenty of other ones. There's plenty of other like languages too. Like there's C++. I could, let me look up. Program. Alright, so there's JavaScript. I'm learning Python. There's HTML, C language, C++. I have no clue what that one is. You need better background, says it in. Nah, I don't need a better background. It's pretty good. Here, if I go to this website, it's probably gonna have more. So Python, JavaScript. Dude, oh my god. There's just HTML I might learn too. There's this, oh, no, there's Java and JavaScript. So, hold on. What? I'm pretty sure that Minecraft Java was wrote off of Java. Yeah. What program was Minecraft Java edition? Probably Java. It was written using Java. What a guess. Let me wait. My background. Pills and potions. Okay, you got a problem with it? You got a problem with it? I don't. I don't care what my background looks like. Now I just can't get this shit. Imagine your heartbreak. Remember the times we had. Of course. Alright, so remember the times we had. The times that you and me had them. Baby, you won't play you. Sasuke! Naruto!
At a given index in this string. Let me show you. So to get the first character, we use square brackets.
I just
and
showed you this.
Another before and so on. So
Yeah.
the index of the first character is 0, the second character is 1, and so on. So let me delete this and run this program. We get P.
Which is the
You can also use
this
a
one,
negative
which
index
is
here.
0.
This is one of the features that we don't have in other programming languages, as far as I know. So with a negative index, we can get the characters starting from the end. So if I pass -1 here, assuming
It
that
would be
0
S.
is the index
How much you
of
want
the
to
first
bet? How much you want to
character,
bet? It's
negative
0.
1
It's
is
S.
the index of the last character.
I know this.
So when we run this program, we should see S. Let's run it.
There
you
we
go.
go.
We get
See, I
S.
told you.
If
I
you
told
pass
you.
-2, this will return the second
R.
character from the end. Let's run it one more time.
Let's
Now we get
go.
R because
too
that is the
good.
second character from the end. Okay? So pay close attention to this square bracket syntax because quite often it's the topic for online Python tests or university exams. So if you're preparing for a Python test, make sure to watch this tutorial one more time and understand exactly how this square bracket syntax
I'm only
works.
13. Don't worry, guys.
You can also use a similar syntax to extract a few characters instead of just one character. For example, if we type 0:3, Python interpreter will return all the characters starting from this index all the way to this second index, but it does not return the character at this index. In other words,
No way. Oh, I'm so far to do that. Boom. 0. No, it's this. 0:3. Have that at the end. Perfect. Oh, wrong thing. Run it. It would be PYT. That is so sick. Okay, so I know what this means. So it would do run courses 0 through 3. And as you can see, the first 3 letters are PYT, and that's what showed up, PYT. That makes sense.
back to these indexes. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. When we run this program, Python interpreter will return the characters starting from index 0
To 2.
all the way to index 3, but excludes the character at index 3. So when we run this Python program, we're going to see Pyt. Let me show you. So I'm going to delete this line, run this program. There you go. We get Pyt.
Hey, maybe Chris,
And here
you
we
can
also
learn
have
some stuff too
default
from this.
values for the start and end index. So if we don't supply the end index, Python will return all the characters to the end of the string. Let's take a look. So run this program. There you go. We get Python for beginners. But if we change the start index to 1, this will exclude the first character.
It would,
so
yeah, it would exclude. Alright, so if I were to do 5 and go to, I don't know, 7, I guess, it would do on. It would do on. How much you want to bet? On. And now let's just complete. And. Oh. Damn, I was going off. It would exclude the first number, so then if I were to do 4, it would be on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and it would do. Okay.
when we run this program, we see YTHON, so P is removed. Okay. Now similarly, we have a default value for the start index. So if we don't supply the start index, but add an end index like 5, Python interpreter will assume 0 as the start index. So
Okay.
let's run this program. There you go. We get PYTHO. Now what if we leave both the start and end index? Well, I told you.
It'd
In
probably
this case,
be
0 will be assumed
and
as
it
the
would be
start
0.
index.
Yeah,
and
so it'd just
the
be
length
P.
of the string will be assumed as the end index. So with this syntax, we can basically
Oh,
copy or
PS?
clone a string. In other words, if I define another variable here, let's call it another, and set it to course square brackets with just a colon, now this expression will return all the characters in the course variable. So this second variable will be a copy of our first variable. Let's take a look. So
Alright, so course, and then. No, wrong one. Boom. Colon. Boom. Enter.
let's print another. And run our program. There you go. We get Python.
Python for beginners. Okay. Why would you want to do that though? That would just too much work.
Python for beginners. So once again, this square bracket syntax is pretty important. If you're preparing for online Python tests or college exams, make sure to watch this tutorial again. Now here's a little exercise for you. I'm going to delete all this code, define a variable called name, and set it to Jennifer. Now, when we print name of 1,
name equals wait, what? Right, there we go. I'm so smart. Did I seriously spell Jennifer? Okay, never mind. Oops. Pills and potions. And then we are to do print name
colon -1.
-1. Boom, boom.
What do you think we're going to see on the terminal?
It's just gonna say oh. Yeah, Jennifer, right?
Oh. I want you to use your knowledge to tell what we're going to see on the terminal.
No, it would be Enfer. Wait. No, it would be this, I'm pretty sure. Nif. Something like that. Is he teaching me the wrong shit?
Without running this program. So
Oh, shit.
pause the video, think about it for a few seconds.
Just tell me.
So this expression will return the characters starting from index 1, which is
Wait. I'm so confused.
second character all the way to the first character
That's what he did.
from the end. But it is R-E, right.
That's what he... Oh, I did it. I got it correct, though. But what's wrong here? What's wrong here? Print name. That's what. Okay, I spelt wrong. That's what I thought. NF, NEF, or whatever. I don't really care.
I hope you guessed it right.
I got it correct. So, haha.
Build custom industrial machines in days.
In this tutorial, we're going to look at formatted strings in Python programming language. Formatted strings are particularly useful in situations where you want to dynamically generate some text with your variables. Let me show you. Let's say we have two variables, first name and last name. So first, we set this to John, and last,
I already know what name he's gonna do. Equals Smith. How much you wanna bet? I said, how much you wanna bet? God damn, there was something stuck in my nose. Whatever.
we set this to Smith.
Ha! Told you,
It's better to
bitch!
call these variables first name and last name because they're more descriptive. But here I'm using shorter names because I want you to see the entire code on the screen. So let's say with these two variables, we want to generate some text like this. John, in square brackets, Smith is a coder. Let's say we want to print.
Whoa, what's wrong here?
Print this on a terminal. How do we do this? Well, we define another variable like message.
I spelled message wrong, of course I did. Equals.
Now here we add the first name. Now we need to
Watch this first. Plus. I got it right. Please tell me I got it.
concatenate this with a string that contains a space and a square bracket. Next, we need to add the last name. Then we need to add a string that contains the closing square bracket, followed by is a coder.
What the fuck? I almost got it correct though. Do that. And we do plus again. Oh crap. This shit's so challenging. What? Dude, I never put those there. How? Did everything he said to. Besides that. Message first plus. That's a double string. Dude, I am lost. Like New York, it's like Mick Jagger. I'm talking about girls and get you, John. Voice that touch my John. Ow.
Okay, so then if we print message and run this program,
Using potions. There we go, I think that worked. John. What the fuck is wrong with this? The hell did he do?
we see if it's a coder. Okay, so followed by is a coder. Okay, so then if we
So he takes this out. Yeah, good.
print message and run this program,
I did all that. Thank you, jeez, that hurts my head. I'm gonna copy and paste it. Like everything that is gonna be important, I'm pasting right here. What part of the lesson is this one? Formatting strings. Formatting strings. And I'll copy and paste this the answer. There. And that's the YouTube link to this video. Matt, Chris, are you still here?
we see John Smith is a coder, right? Now, while this approach perfectly works, it's not ideal because as our text gets more complicated, it becomes harder to visualize the output. So someone else reading this code, they have to visualize all these string concatenations in their head. This is where we use formatted strings. They make it easier for us to visualize the output. So I'm going to define another variable, let's say MSG, short for message, and set this to a formatted string. A formatted string is one that is prefixed with an F. So F quotes. Now in between the quotes, first we want to add the value of the first name variable. So we add curly braces, and here we type first. Next we add a space, we add our square brackets. In between the square brackets, we want to display the last name. So once again, we add curly braces and type last. And finally here we type is a coder. So this is what we call a formatted string. With these curly braces, we're defining placeholders or holes in our string. And when we run our program, these holes will be filled with the value of our variables. So here we have two placeholders or two holes in our string. One is for the value of our first name variable and the other is for the value of the last name variable. Now compare this formatted string with string concatenation. With this formatted string, we can easily visualize what the output looks like, right? Now let's print this on the terminal to make sure we get the exact same output. So let's print message.
Same thing, okay.
There you go. So John Smith is a coder. So to define formatted strings, prefix your strings with an F and use curly braces to dynamically insert values into your strings.
Okay.
In this Python tutorial, I'm going to show you some really cool things you can do with Python strings. So let's start by defining a variable, course, and we set that to Python for beginners. Now to calculate the number of characters in this string, we can use a built-in function called len. So len, we give it this course variable, and then we can print the result. Let's run this program.
Print, and then we do another of these things. Are we on them? 20, so there's 20. Oh, okay, that's what I put them on. Here we go. Still go between. Okay.
So as you can see, we have 20 characters in this string. This is particularly useful when we receive input from the user. For example, you have noticed that when you fill out a form online, each input field quite often has a limit. For example, you might have 50 characters for your name. So using this len function, we can enforce a limit on the number of characters in an input field. If the user types in more characters than we allow them, we can display an error. Okay? Now, this len function is another function built into Python. It's a general purpose function, so it's not limited to counting the number of characters in a string.
Wait, hold
In the
on, let's
future,
see something. Battlefield? The Sims? That makes sense. Not much games though, 2D games mainly. Wow. Akinator? Oh my god, that's made off of, oh wow, no way. Counter-Strike? Doom? Doom 3? World of Warcraft? That's pretty cool. No, not.
when we look at lists, I'm going to show you that we can use this function to count the number of items in a list. So it's a general purpose function. Now we also have functions specific to strings. For example, we have functions for converting all these characters to uppercase or lowercase. To access these functions, we use the dot operator. Let me show you. So First we type course, then dot. Look, these are all the functions that are specific to strings. Now, in more accurate terms, we refer to these functions
Wow, that's a lot of code.
as methods. This is a term in object-oriented programming that we'll look at in the future, but for now, what I want you to take away is that when a function belongs to something else or is specific to some kind of object, we refer to that function as a method. For example, here we have this function, upper, for converting the string into uppercase. Now, more accurately, because this function is specific
No, I
to a
think I know what I'm
string,
doing. Watch this shit. So we do self. And then here, we actually don't close it yet. We open another one, and then we do len, and then we open another one, and then actually we have to do that, and we'll do say five. Boom, boom, boom. No way. Oh, I wish. Wait, it would be 3. Oh, imagine. Take somebody like somebody ain't gone for. What the fuck did I just do?
so this is the difference between functions and methods. Now, let's look at this upper method. So, let's print the result and run our program. There you go. We get
Do you actually have to do these two? What happens if we were to take these out? Would it still work? No, it wouldn't. Those inversions. I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna go take a break.